I love this.
So I don't know if you want to put this little knife here somewhere.
Sure, that's okay. It's a metaphor.
It's a metaphor.
Nobody
got
was
a dead
harmed
man
in the making of.
No, not at all.
The dead man.
Okay, MuchMusic. I don't really even have to introduce you. We're here with a Canadian gem. My name is Georgia. I'm not the Canadian gem, but
Yes,
right
you
here,
are.
we got Alessia Cara, Canadian singer-songwriter, Grammy Award winner. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. I'm so excited to be doing this today, but before that, you know how when people like introduce you, they list all your accomplishments, what's like a label you would add in there that's just like a funny, quirky thing, like Alessia Cara, Grammy Award winning, Brampton shorty who loves iced coffee.
Honestly, that.
Okay,
Brampton shorty who loves iced coffee. 100%. That is me.
That's the human side.
Yeah,
you know?
that is the human side.
Let's just dive right into your music. Let's talk Love and Hyperbole.
Yeah.
New album, your most recent album came out in February, 14 tracks. Awesome body of work, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
We have the album cover right here.
Yes, that is me.
So your album cover right here, I don't know if you want to paste that in somewhere, but this is obviously a big part of your 2025.
Yes.
Right now.
Started my 2025 off.
Strong.
Strong, yeah. I haven't put out an album in like 3 years.
Yes.
So it feels really exciting.
Where do you want the title?
I don't know, maybe like left of center,
Okay.
like top, yeah, like top left.
Like this, is this okay?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
I love that.
Where the heart is, you know?
Where the heart is, top left. I went like this, not even right, top left.
I just want to talk about like the symbolism on the front. This is a picture of you holding hands with yourself,
Myself.
which I love. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Okay, well, first of all, it's called Love and Hyperbole. So I
Yes.
wanted to kind of represent the love and the hyperbole and working like hand in hand with one another. But I also think like life is oftentimes about like trusting yourself. You know, it's not so much about trusting that the outcome is gonna be great every time, but rather just trusting that you'll be okay every time and that you have your own back. So that's kind of what I wanted to represent. Just full trust.
Full trust in yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that. You said that this was your favorite project thus far. Why is that?
I think for a few reasons. I think first of all, it sounds like all the music that I really love to listen to and that I grew up listening to.
I love that.
Which I love. It feels like super cohesive.
Yes, it definitely is. And like you said, you hadn't released a project in 3 years, and this is your longest time in between like working on an album?
Yeah, it's the longest I've taken to make a project for sure.
And was that intentional, or was it just happened to be that way where, okay, I have a lot of other experiences I want to draw from? Like, what was the process behind that?
I think I just needed to like experience a little bit of life first, just because I've been doing this for so long and it was like so back to back to back. If I wasn't writing an album or putting out an album, I was touring an album. It was like always work. And so I feel like I just needed to like take a little bit of time to live some real life.
Some real life.
You know? Because I was getting a little bit of writer's block.
I love that you even brought up just writer's block. We got a little pen and paper right here.
I love it.
And I want to talk about you rediscovering your voice as a writer with this project. What did you feel like you learned about yourself?
I learned a lot about myself. Well, I think first of all, like I wrote so many happy songs about love, which I never do.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I found it really hard to write songs that were happy just because naturally I think my instinct and the instinct of a lot of writers who turn to music like for guidance, like we just write when we're sad, but not so much when we're happy. So it was hard.
Like therapeutic.
Yeah. So I had to like rediscover how to write like, from that perspective. Also, I'm putting a yin and yang here because I feel like the love and hyperbole is like a yin.
I love that.
I would love to write for TV or for movies or like direct or something.
Yes. Oh, wait, we got a little director's chair.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put that. Yeah, let's put that.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna say write and direct.
Ooh, let's put the sticker right in that. I feel like that'd be cute. What kind of film? What kind of?
I don't know. It'd be cool to do like a comedy. It'd be cool to do something like drama. I don't know. I've never really explored that, so I don't know what I would be good at.
I know the last time you were here too, you guys were talking about the James Bond, like music, so that would be a good one too.
That would be cool.
For real. Should we close this with one of these?
Oh yeah, cute.
Director's chair?
That's very cute.
Okay, awesome. So when you did release your album, I read the statement that you wrote about it, and at the end, you signed it off and you said, G.B.I.D.J. for you, and I was like, damn, am I not hip? Do I not know the abbreviations these days? Like, what does that mean?
I was literally just being so cryptic for
I
zero
love
reason.
it.
No, it's So in the song Fire that I
Yes.
have, I talk about the golden boy in dirty jeans.
Correct.
So that stands for golden boy in dirty jeans.
And I found that out because I went on Reddit and was an internet sleuth. So I was like,
way.
what
People
is...
talked about it on Reddit?
Yes.
No way. That's so funny.
I literally said G.B.I.D.J meaning. And it was like
way.
Reddit, Alessia Cara, Golden Boy in Dirty Jeans. And I was like, oh, that's from your song? Because you literally start off the song that way.
No way. I didn't know that people actually caught on to that. I don't know why I was being so cryptic. Like, relax, you know?
I kind of love it though. Also, is Golden Boy in Dirty Jeans like a metaphor for this person, or does he really just like have dirty jeans?
No, he doesn't have okay, I need to clarify. They're not like dirty, like as in like he
a little
doesn't wash
scuffed.
them. No. It's because of
The vibe.
something that he does in his job. That makes
the
his job
construction
dirty.
worker.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
Well, I have a pair of jeans here, so because he's a piece of this, I feel like we gotta put some jeans on here.
Yes, okay.
And I also want to talk your lead single, Dead Man. Oh, I love that song.
Do you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Remember we did like a reaction to the music video and we were just like, damn, like the symbolism behind everything was so good. The jazzy vibes of it all was so good.
Thank you.
Overall, I feel like all your singles were very like encapsulating of the album, but this one specifically I love. And I just love the meaning of it too. Just how it's about, you know, crafting this image in your head about someone else, maybe a false perspective that doesn't really exist. How do you avoid doing that? I feel like that's such a hard thing as a human to not, but how have you learned, like what have you learned through that?
It's hard because you can't expect people to be like fully formed people, and I do think that sometimes, you know, everybody's growing and it's okay to be with someone who's like not perfect off the bat.
Yes.
But I do think that we tend to do things, especially as women, where we like fall in love with like someone's potential and like think we can carry all the weight of like changing them and fixing them and and being the one to like save them.
So true.
Which I mean is great, and sometimes, you know, people need people to lift them out of hard times, but it's different. It's like there's a difference between helping someone through a hard time versus like falling in love with an idea that you created in your mind and like giving someone way too much credit.
Totally.
You know?
You just let yourself down at the end.
Yeah, exactly. I love this.
So I don't know if you want to put this little knife here somewhere.
Sure, that's okay. It's a metaphor.
That's a metaphor.
Nobody
got
is
a dead
harmed
man.
in the making of
No, not at all.
a Dead Man video.
Do you feel like there's ever been an image or a false perception people have created about you? And if so,
yeah. Off the bat, just coming out with a song like Here, which is about like me not wanting to be at a party, like automatically you become like the pick-me girl, the party pooper, the one who's like ruining all the fun times. So that was kind of hard to beat the pick-me allegations.
Thank you for sharing, but that is not you. So
thanks.
anyone who thinks that, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
Debunked. What do you got there?
I don't know, I got this little thing.
Oh, nice. Okay, I like that.
Maybe we put that
Little
in
vinyl.
the middle?
I like that.
I've definitely softened a lot.
Yes. Oh, I like that.
yeah.
So are you in like your soft girl era a little bit?
I think so. I mean, I always have been. I just think I was a little bit more like grittier growing up a little bit because I was just like,
Sometimes you gotta be.
yeah,
That balance. Well, I like that since I feel like a rose or maybe some hearts to represent that softer vibe
Beautiful.
of yours. What do you think?
I love that. Yes. Let's just try to fill up maybe.
Yeah. Okay, I like
space.
it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Are you a flower girl? Like, are you like I want you to buy me flowers without me telling you I want you to buy me flowers today?
I mean, I get it's always nice. I'll never be mad at it, but I won't be offended if you don't get me flowers all the time. But I think it's very sweet because I do love flowers.
Oh, damn, this doesn't come out. I was gonna give this to you for you. They're fake.
Did you know? I know.
Another song I love of yours, Isn't It Obvious? Another single that you came out with before the album came out. I want to chat a little bit about something that may not be so obvious to everyone. I don't know if everyone knew that Mr. John Mayer.
I love that. Cut out of it.
Yeah, had a guitar solo. You worked with him on this. Talk to me about it.
That was so cool. I can't believe that he said yes to doing that. Like, I remember as soon as I wrote Obvious, I just thought of him immediately and I was like, he'd be so good on this song.
Yes.
And so like I kept it in my back pocket for so long, and then it like came time to send the music to mixing. And I was like, okay, am I gonna like finish the song or am I gonna leave the space empty for him to put something in it?
Yes.
So then I just did it. I just asked him and he was like, yeah, let's do something. And we got into the studio, I think it was like a couple days later, and I got to watch him build the solo that you hear on the song, which was like so cool.
That. Where should we put him? Imagine just him.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Let's put him like Maybe like beside the album, like here, because
this,
he's
like
like
that.
contributed to the.
Like this?
Yeah, give it like a little overlap. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Collage style.
What is something obvious that took you way too long to realize?
I think just like how to have fun. Just have fun.
Yeah.
I never like used to have much fun because I was always stressing about stuff. I just like was wasting so much time. Why am I not having more fun?
Yeah.
And it's our choice. Like we're allowed and we're able to do it. Hello.
Profound realizations.
So yeah, just that, truly.
A lyric that really stood out to me on this song was, fears are only false creations, just as vibrant as we paint them. And I think that is so true. Like, literally, yeah, that hit me to my core. So I was thinking maybe we can paint something on here, but not a fear, something opposite. Something we like, something we want.
Cute.
You know what else, actually? No, we gotta put this in too.
Oh yeah. We should put that beside obvious because this is from, oh my God, you have it. I love it.
I love this. It's so artsy and aesthetic, but yet I can make like the best meme out of this, I feel.
I know, right?
This is like me searching for problems.
I was just about to say me looking for flaws.
Perfect.
I don't know.
No, this looks great. I like that. It looks like pop art right now.
It does look like pop art.
Let's get to some
somewhere.
painting. Yes.
Let's paint a flower.
Okay, beautiful.
Flowers, because it represents growth.
This represents growth. Or somewhere that you're maybe looking forward to going. Maybe you haven't been. Let me get like a travel magazine out here real quick while you're doing that.
I'm honestly looking forward to Australia so much. I've been to Australia, but I've never toured there. So that'll be really fun. And honestly, Asia's gonna be really cool too. Like Shanghai and
Shanghai. That's crazy because we got Shanghai right here. Should we just like
we should cut it.
Cut it out?
That's giving like CN Tower.
Yeah, I know. I was like, is this Toronto?
This is turning, I don't know what
this is. I think it's pretty. It looks like a bush of flowers.
It's a bush. It's a bush.
Another thing I just want to touch on, in 2018, you won a Grammy, Best New Artist.
Yes.
And since then, you've grown a lot. So from here, what goals do you have for yourself moving forward?
I don't know. There's so many things I want to do. I really do. I would love to get into film, seriously. Like, I think it'd be so fun to do some sort of like behind the camera stuff or write for movies or TV or something.
Absolutely. Well, I see that in your future because it's right here and this is what we're building towards.
Right here.
Yes, right here and here. That's why it's tucked away. And on the theme of love and hyperbole, obviously hyperbole is like an exaggeration. So I was wondering if maybe we could put down, or you can write down anywhere, like the most exaggerated statement of where you want your life to be maybe in X amount of time, or where you see the next chapter of your life, and we can just put an exaggerated statement on there and who knows.
Okay, I'm gonna say Love and Hyperbole is gonna win a new Grammy category for Best Album of All Time.
We just made it happen.
They're gonna change. They're gonna add a new category. It's Best Album of All Time.
Absolutely.
That's what they're gonna say.
What are you thinking about, like putting a little background here and we just like...
And we write it down.
We write it. What kind of background do you like?
That one was cutesy.
This one?
That one, yeah, it's like a little marble.
Marbly?
They're gonna make the award out of marble.
Yes. It's gonna be a statue of you in marble.
Yeah, that's enough. They're gonna make a Grammy statue of me with a plaque underneath that says Best Album of All Time.
Okay, I love it. How do we wanna, just random?
Yeah.
Random cutting, like
There we go. Yes, asymmetrical.
Asymmetrical.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, okay.
I love it.
Let's show them what we got so far.
I think it looks pretty incredible.
I think so too. Okay, love it. Thank you so much, Alessia. This was such a fun time and I love it.
I love it too, thank you.
Thanks guys, much love.